Hey guys, we're back and we're gonna start our pan roasted salmon with a summer succotash and a peach gastrique. We have our ingredients over here, our skin on salmon, and then our succotash ingredients, and then our slaw ingredients. We need to start by roasting the salmon. So I'm gonna season it from above on high, just like that. Salt and pepper on both sides. I've actually already done a little bit of it already, so I'm just gonna add some more. And in a pan that's just about to be sort of smoking hot, we are going to crisp up the skin by putting the skin side down and immediately pressing with the fish spatula or any kind of spatula down onto the skin. What we're doing here is we're flattening the skin. We're allowing it to crisp up evenly from, I like to say, from coast to coast. You only need to do this for the first like 20 seconds of pan time. And then once you start to see sort of a golden brown color coming on the bottom of this dish, we're going to pop it in the oven and let it cook on that skin for as long as possible. That's going to ensure the really crispy sort of texture. Incidentally, our oven is set to about 450 degrees, and at that temperature, it's going to take about maybe 6 to 8 minutes for that piece to finish. Okay. So we're going to go on to our succotash. This succotash is basically just a mixture of vegetables. In this case, we have some roasted corn, some black-eyed peas, some roasted poblanos, jalapenos, and red onions, all sort of combined together. There's 100 different recipes for succotash. This just happens to be ours. Really, the sort of main theme though is corn and a bunch of summer veggies. We also have some snap peas. We're just gonna hit it with a little bit of our herb blend again. This is parsley and thyme. A little bit of salt, pepper, a little bit of red wine vinegar for that acidity. And we're just gonna toss this up. This can be served either hot or cold, depending on your mood. I do like this dish because it's sort of a hot and cold play, so you get two sort of different temperatures. We're also going to be mixing up this little slaw. So we have some shaved fennel and some pickled red onions. We're gonna throw in some chives. And really this is just sort of to kind of garnish. A little bit of salt, pepper, olive oil. We're just going to toss that up until it looks nice and pretty. At this point, we can check our salmon. And what you should see is a couple things. One, the salmon has just released itself, so it's not sticking, and that's really due to the initial heat, the initial temperature of the pan. You can also see that it's starting to cook all the way around, right? We're going to take a peek at this crispy skin. You see that beautiful golden brown starting to develop. Okay. At the restaurant, we like to serve our salmon at about mid-rare to medium, so a little bit of pink inside is okay. Really nice salmon. All right, I'm just going to give this a couple more minutes on this other side, and we should be ready to go. Okay. So we also, to finish this dish, have what's called a peach gastrique, and that is basically fresh summer peaches that have been cooked together with some apple cider vinegar and sugar, and then blended together. So we have this as this nice little finishing sauce. So we're going to go ahead and start decorating this plate in preparation for that salmon. I'm going to just kind of get Jackson Pollock with my sauce. And we're going to take our succotash, just spoon it right in the middle. Beautiful colors, trying to highlight the vibrancy of summer again. corn, snap peas, peaches. Okay. So this salmon is probably perfectly cooked. We're just going to roll it in that oil. Sort of self-baste it a little bit. And then just before we go to the plate, we're going to take a little bit more of our peach gastrique and just sort of paint the top of this. So you're going to get this sort of sweet, sour, salty, crunchy texture right on top of that salmon. And then you can go right to your plate. And then lastly, we're going to finish with our little pickled onion and fennel slaw. Super bright, super crunchy. That's it. You want to get all chefy and get some tweezers out. There, perfect. And there you guys go. That is our pan-roasted salmon with a summer succotash and peach gastrique with the fennel and pickled red onion slaw.